Hey, Dodie, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Ooh, I love these. These are some of my favorite. I love box gloves. I used to have a bunch of these, but they didn't make it. Dude, this place is cool. Let me show you something. Oh, yeah. First, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm trying not to get booted. Look at this thing. Isn't that cool? I love it here. It's been very unkind weather, so the flowers are not so pretty as usual. It's been really shitty. I might start going nursery hopping and go to all of my favorites because I go to like three of them. But they have this little shed over here that has vintage stuff, and I gotta show. There's a couple things I like in here. I always go to it first. Actually, I'm distracted. Hold on. I love these. I love these. I love them. I love them so much. I think I'm gonna go nursery hopping. I think Chaotic would like it in here. So there's this little shed where I always go here before I even look at flowers where they have like vintage goods. And I already seen a bunch of stuff in here I like. It's like a little miniature thrift store. First off, look at this mansion for birds. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at that thing. Isn't that cool? Want to see the price? Antique bird cage. Ready? I could see Chaotic putting skulls and shit in here. Chaotic, where are you? The bitch is $95, but can't you see like her putting like dead animals in there and like birds and stuff? I can. This thing's cool. Look, it even has a little door. That's fucking cool. But anyways, this is my favorite room here. Like, there's all kinds of goodies. I already started looking. So I started here, and I'm like, enamel soup ladle. Look at this pot. Enamel pot. Ooh, look at that. See if you could see. 24 bucks. But I was attracted to this. Let's see. The first thing I already liked was this. 30 bucks. Let's see. Vintage enamel refrigerator box. I'm always attracted to the enamel stuff in boxes. 22 bucks. Let me take this down and show you the inside. Oh, she's here. Is Chaotic here? I gotta show her the bird cage that she could put skeletons in. Look at it. I love it. So I kind of was drawn to that. I need that for my collection. But then it won't be lonely without this. And look. Vintage scale, vintage glasses. Oh, look. Look at this. I already started making videos and I'm like, I might as well go live. Look, cast iron top grinder. Watch this. It goes in the drawer, has a little wooden box, and it's got that old smell. And you can see it grinding. The gears all work and everything. It's kind of hard with one hand, but isn't that cool? It's got that real old wood smell. This is really cool. I love it. That thing's cool. There's all kind of doodads in here and treasure to find. I love this box here. Vintage box. I already took all the baskets out a minute ago and was playing with it. I drill those things and turn them into flower pots. But anyways, over here? Look at this vintage enamel bread box. I want it. It's $60. Look at it. Just look at it. I need it for my collection. It's got vent holes. No, I don't need it. I just like it so much. I love it. This thing has a bird nest in it. Oh, what else do we got? That's clever. It's a checker game with rocks. I like that. And then we come up here. I like this crab sign. I like to hang signs like that. All right, what else do we got? Oh, Chaotic, look. Look at this bird cage. Look. It's an antique bird cage. I was like, Chaotic can put like bird skeletons in there and shit. Isn't that cool? Did you see it when I showed the tag? Antique bird cage. Look at that. Just look at it. Look at all these jars. Antique peanut jar, Squirrel brand. I'm always attracted to glass bottles too. And these things, the head planters, I'm all about those. I love her. I love her so much. Roped. And then I noticed down here there were some windows. I used to do a lot of I used to collect these a lot for sea glass. This one's a good window. It has a lot of panes. There's a whole bunch of windows down there hidden in the back. Trays that need polishing. Let's see, these things are cool. We got some stuff like that. Might be a little hard to see. We got some old books. I just love this shed because they have all kind of goodies in it. There's always goodies in here. And I always hit this place before I even look for plants. Oh, I was collecting these for a while too, so I was gonna cut them in half and make coat racks out of them. Let's see. Yeah, that one's really shiny. I've never seen one. Oh, look, there's a witch's broom. I found you a witch broom. $8. I really like this thing down here, though. Look at that box. Like, we'll call this a cauldron. Oh, it's even got a bowl to go with it. Look at that. See, I make a lot, like, try to make a bunch of, like, water fountains and stuff around my yard, which I gotta set them all up. I might have to get new pumps, but I try to find, like, vintage stuff like this to make them out of. But this bread box, ooh, look at that. There's even an antique toy chest down there. Down there. Antique toy chest. $60. But I come here first because you never know what goodies are going to be in this room. It's fun here, you know? Did I go through all the top shelf already? Lanterns. Up in there. It's pretty cool, huh? I'm thrift shopping I'm at the flower nursery, but they have a shed where they always have vintage goods in it, so I've shown everybody what they had for sale today because it changes all the time. They just always have somehow more vintage stuff to put in here, and it makes me always come in here before I even look for flowers, to tell you the truth. I hit this room first. That's seen a lot right there. This thing's real cool. The antique grinder. Okay, I'm actually at a flower shop, so get out of the shed. See, it's just a little shed. They put all the little goods in there. It's my favorite. I think they were adding some. Got a bunch of these too around, but I got a lot of the blue ones. I like how they put them on the tree. They call it the Vintage Home Garden Shop. Oh, you had to stop and get bait? Well, if you had me with you, I could just go grab you some right out the water. I could bring my soup spoons and help you out. I don't know what's over there. Ooh, that looks like an old stove. See, this has nothing to do with the garden shop. I'm off the track now. Look at the old goodies. Look at the old oven. I'm in the trash pile now, but there's always fun things in here. Look, you can make stuff out of that. Steamroller. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm off the path of the flower shop. Now I gotta focus. I already put a wagon with some of the smaller plants, and I told the lady, count it up, and I'll just look around because I wanted to show you guys some of the pretty things here. And like I said, if you just came in, I might go flower nursery hopping and check them all out. Because usually I'll go to like 2 or 3 of them, and I don't commit to any one place to like check all the prices and everything. But I really love this thing right here. It's pretty. The weather's been really crappy. They put in some more sheds. I don't know if there's any. I wonder if they put stuff in that shed. Let's see what's in that shed. I love it here. I love it here. Oh, maybe it's like seeds and stuff. Oh, that's an office. Never mind. They made an office. We can't go in the office. So, I love it here. So this would be my domestic side coming out. I'm looking at, these are where all the cheap ones are. And then it goes into, I love this little thing here. It's a little, um, like a tree fort for kids. There's a ship wheel in there. Pretty cool. We got trees. This is only one of them. I go to like 3 or 4 at least. But this one's more, I come here for looking at the unique ones, you know. I won't usually get as much here, but I'll try to find the unique stuff and then up them off the path. I got a giant one of these and I grew a baby one and gave it to my brother-in-law, Japanese maple. I grew it from a little baby. See, if I was a, no, I wouldn't say if I was a little one because I can find myself up there too. I'm nursery walking. Be looking at flowers and shit. This is, oh, I got to get some of these because my hummingbirds like them.
And then
Things aren't doing very well yet because the weather's been really unseasonably crappy here. But yeah, I need me some verbena.
huge semi trucks that
There's a lot of ground to cover, a lot of sections. There's so many little sheds. I think this one, yeah, that's the vegetable one. We don't want to go there yet. Anything that I get today is probably going to have to go in my greenhouse because it's kind of crappy here. Let's see. Oh, look at this giant hibiscus. This is one of my favorites too. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look at it. So we got a lot of, this looks like pots and stuff. I don't usually go in here because they don't want stuff, but since you're on the thing, we might as well look. Cool. Oh, look at him. Just look at him. I like these. We're just seeing what's in here. Different pots, I think. Yeah, I made me some of these with the real vintage ones. I get these at thrift stores. It's funny now you see them being sold when I actually was already doing that. But I got to pick up some of these, but I get them at a cheaper store. I wouldn't get them at a nursery too much. I'm just seeing what's in here. I never actually been in here. There's too many different sheds to walk in. I usually get too tired to cover it all. Have you all started doing your plants yet? I'm trying to inspire people that haven't started yet. We got, this might be the more tropical stuff. See, I gotta get some of these. My hummingbirds really love them. I haven't seen any hummingbirds yet. I think, oh, these are stuff that are still babies. I think they're not ready. Yeah, I'm in the wrong one. It feels like you just keep walking forever. Look, hibiscus, I love you. My hummingbirds like those too. That's one of my favorites. Begonias. Look at the color. Look at it. Itty bitty corner. Look at how tiny they are. Now that's friggin' cute. Fits in my palm. Look at how cute that shit is. Look at how little it is. Oh my god. It's like fairy garden. Okay, hey everybody, by the way. I'm kind of distracted by flowers because I love them so much. So I'm like, why don't I just walk through the greenhouse and you guys can see. I love begonias. These, I always want these too. They're rather hard to care for, but if you know how to care for them, they will not rot. These are another favorite. I haven't been able to do things, and I feel crappy because I always have my yard done by this weekend, you know? I think a lot of people do, but oh, look at the color, man. I'm not trying to ignore anyone. If you're talking to me, I'll look in a second. I'm just distracted by the beauty. I always want to get one of these things too. Start a little garden in there. Look at the little piggy. These are cute. Look how little they are. favorite. Neat hibiscus. You find little cool things here and there, you know, here, there, and everywhere. I got an angel here for my sister's garden I made, memorial garden. They don't have the angel I got though. Well, that's another one of the rooms. There's so many rooms here. I love the vivid coloring of this leaf. Look at it. Look at how bright that is. Oh yeah, I hope you guys hear me pretty good. Then we got one of those free garden library houses. Pretty cool. Take a book, leave a book. Look at how cool it is. I love them. I love them. Like I said, I was just already coming here. I'm like I might be actually hopping to all of them so I can compare prices because that's what I like to do. So I already got like some of the cheaper things in my wagon. She was tallying it up while I went to get this stick to hold my phone. And I'm like, I'll do a walkthrough in case I don't buy anything else, you know? Oh, I like these things. I got one of those head planters, a bigger one at home, and I put these in it before. And it gave her like some wild, crazy hair. They called it the whirly curl or something. Curly whirly, that's what it is, curly whirly. But it's good for those hair planters. It made her look kind of like a witch. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Then I gotta do the soil and everything. I think I got some of these last year, like the paper lanterns. Oh, look at that one. That's pretty curly. I don't know if I've seen this one. Frizzle sizzle. Look at that. It's like pigtails. Boing. Literally bounces. Now that would be good hair planner. That would give you curly hair. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This one I haven't seen this. Again, it's called.
I once tried growing.
Did you try it? Frizzle sizzle. Was it hard? That's what I've done that for in a hair planner before, and it was cool because it got really big and it was like witch's hair, the curly whirly. Oh, that is a good hair plant. Is it a type of grass? Yep, that looks like.
It's got a certain name at the end.
Sometimes I grab grass to chunk them out of my yard. Fiber optic, yeah.
I have a face, yeah, and I grow this as hair.
I love the face ones. I'm addicted to them because I like giving them haircuts, and I've even done like pigtails and like bangs with the grasses. You can do that. Yeah, I like that idea. Maybe I will try that. You think this would make good hair, guys? I always look for something cool and new and unique for the hair. But I like that frizzle sizzle thing. Frizzle sizzle. Is that what it's called? Frizzle sizzle. Sizzle frizzle. Sizzle whizzle. And these are always pretty too, but the done ones are always more. I like making them anyway. Making them's fun. Ah, there's so many beautiful things. Oh, I love these. I always love these so much. The double ones are harder to find, but I usually get these orangey ones and the creamsicle ones. Yeah, this one's called TikTok Orange. They've been changing some of the names, I think. I need to get ones like that for the window boxes, and then I'll put the cheap ones around them. Oh, whoa, I just got a cash app. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'll fucking love you for that. Trying to keep my voice down. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. See, I love the colors when they're so vivid like this. I'm going to make it like a rainbow window box. I appreciate that. Thank you. You know where it will be going. Flowers. Here we go. Here's a chaotic flower. I tried these last year. That's a chaotic flower. It's black. They don't have, I don't think they have a lot of black, but I think when I got it last year, I paired it with this to match the black in the throat. So I did this. Let me see if I can put it together. I know there must be flower people in here that are excited about this like me. So I did these two together to pull out the black in the throat of that one. Kind of hard to tell now, but yeah, that's what I did. Kels, were you guys on late or something? I was so confused when I woke up. I saw that there was like a bunch of stuff that went on, and like, did you guys stay on long or something? I forgot I left yours a little early, and I think, what did I go watch? I don't know. I think I did like cop cams or something like that. I think that's what I did. Looks like candy. Okay, what else? What else? What else? You were? How late were you on? I wouldn't have been able to stay up that late. I usually get these because I like to press them after. You can dry them out and put them in resin. I always love these, but they dry out so fast. They don't tolerate well in the summer heat. I always love the new hybrids with all the different colors. So cool here. But those are kind of like, oh, that's a light color. That's a lighter shade. Maybe I'll try a little of that. Because I got some red and white flowers. You know, I got to do something for the Memorial Day. I got those last year. I'll probably get some of those. I love those. Oh, that's right. You did the pumpkin thing in the shape. So Chaotic has these molds that you grow pumpkins in, and they turn into like faces and stuff. It's like a new thing with plastic molding. Oh yeah, I always get some of these because I need the height. I like to have height with the lower flowers. See, this is really an art form to me. And I love to have the spikes. You gotta have the angel face spikes. Yeah, so I'm definitely probably gonna grab some of those. I'm not gonna do it when I'm on this live though, because I can't do both with the wagon and picking them up. That would be a mess. I was already trying to film little bits here and there, and I was like, this is not working. I might get some of these because I'm always looking for the different things with the different things that are different and unique here. This is the shop where I get that kind of thing. And then the filler stuff I'll get at the other place. But these, I always love these as one of my window box ones. And I got like a middle window box and then two side ones. And then there's really a lot to do. This is probably a must. Either one of those. I'm probably going to have to get something like that. That's so pretty to me. And I love the double ones. Damn it, I want my coffee. My coffee's in the car. These ones are already done. You just throw it in a pot. Those are pretty cool. Look at that. It's already done. Oh, I like the look of this tin. It's kind of vintagey. That's cool. They made it age so it looks older. Well, that's pretty cool. Throw it on your porch. It's already done. Happy Memorial Day. But actually, I do like it. Hmm. Another thing I always get, these. I got to get my delphiniums because they're not coming back a lot. I always have to have delphiniums. The blue ones are my favorite. They just, it's a must for me. I must get them. I don't know how many different colors they have, so I gotta investigate. Those ones aren't looking. I'm gonna look for other colors. They have this section done by color. I think they have some perennials over here. I'm gonna have to check for my larkspur. Yeah, I'm a bit of a gardening dork. If you probably wouldn't know that, but I am. So I'm telling you now. And I always have to get foxgloves. And yes, keep away from children and small pets. If you have pets that will, or any pet, if it would If you have a kind of pet that would eat them, it will kill them. Digitalis used to be used in heart medicine, which is this one right here, foxglove. Digitalis used to be used in heart medicine, and it will slow your heart. It will slow your heart down, the little seeds and everything. So they're very toxic. I just always handle them with gloves on. I'm not worried about it, but some people that don't know that, like, you got kids playing around with it and stuff. It's not a good idea. Or oh, what did you say? Foxglove. No way. They're considered weeds. I just think they're beautiful, and I like when I'm like, I guess I kind of plan a garden in my mind where I'm going to put this, and that, and I always have to have spikes for visual interest, and I'll always have the larkspur or the foxglove, and I do different ones because different times, different ones are blooming. I think this is just all a geranium one. I don't really. Larkspur I'll probably get at the other place, my delphiniums, because they always have the colors hidden in the back that I like, and they're pretty reasonable. I don't see any right here. Nope, nope, don't see any. I mean, you can't get any better. The colors, pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing that a plant can have such vivid color to me, anyway. Do. Help me, YouTube. Aha. Poutine. I like those too. This is what I was after, these. I don't have that one with the white in the center. It's just weird how some of them come back, and then every year I have to keep buying more, and they're all supposed to come back, but it's weird how they're not all coming back. 3 years in a row. But they're my favorite. I don't have this color right here. I need that for my collection. I need this for my collection. So I did find them. They do have a little bit. Let's see what color this one is. The one problem I've been having is the rabbit infestation in my neighborhood. The rabbit's been coming after my stuff for the last 2 years out of nowhere, like eating my memorial garden and stuff, and I am not having it. You just can't do that. So I had to put up a little miniature. They just keep finding ways in, little baby ones. And they're so cute, but you can't eat my plants. Because I might feel the need to get weapons. And when I talk about such things, this is why my family doesn't let me have weapons. But I think I need to handle some animals, in stealth mode. If you eat my flowers, you must go. Oh, if y'all missed it in the beginning, this is the little knick-knack room. It's like a little miniature thrift store. They have all antiques. I already did a walkthrough at the start. I was very interested in this vintage enamel bread box. I feel like I need it. I don't need it. I just like it so much. And this vintage enamel refrigerator box. There's so many fun goodies in here. They always have good antiques in here. This is really cool. It's an old-fashioned antique grinder. I checked it out. All the gears are working and everything. Windows to redo. All kinds of fun stuff. Look at it. Just look at it. So if you weren't here earlier, when I first get to this nursery, I always go right here to the thrift shed to see what vintage goodies lie in here. And I found this giant birdhouse mansion that's an antique birdhouse, and I'm like, oh my God, Chaotic needs this to put her skeletons in and all her bones. How cool would that be? You could even paint it black. Look at that, Chaotic. You could even do like a paint rub on the corners. I'm trying to sell you this. I don't know why. Antique bird cage. It'll probably be here a while, but don't you all think this would be a good spot to put all our skulls in? Oh yeah, and a raven on the top. Maybe a raven inside. I think it would be cool perched up top there. That's just what I think. Should get out of this thrift shed. Give you their swept up here. Really? They don't like hair? Interesting. I tried everything. I've been trying everything over the years. I've made all kinds of concoctions. Nothing works. I love these too. Some of mine haven't come back. Some of them do. I'm just getting pissed when I put a lot of work and time in there and the freaking things eat it. Or you spend all the money, you know, or you invest in something for, and then to see it destroyed after all the work and money, it's quite infuriating. It's like you just threw money in the garbage. So I get pretty pissed, you know. So I don't want rabbits eating my stuff. Another favorite. Try to have different kinds of that. Lavender, because you can make so many things for the inside of your house. Smell good. Ah, it already smells so good. Well, I didn't know they were deterred from that. Sounds like a safe method if it works. Oh, I love hollyhocks. I grew those from seed once. Look at that, a hybrid one. I might need that for my collection. I didn't see that one before. New Zealand Purple Passion. I have a lot of this. I've split it over the years and turned it into so many. The bees, and there's these little tiny birds that love sitting on them. It's catmint, and my neighbor's cat and my mother-in-law's cat used to take a nap inside one of those, and it's kind of like a catnip. The cats get like a little baked off of it. It's pretty funny. For whatever reason, the cats get stoned and roll around in that plant. So if you have cats, catmint, they love it. Get them a little stoned, have a good time. I think it's great cats can get stoned, you know. I don't have this color in my collection. I like these because they come back every year, the dianthus. Anything you can get that grows back by itself and you don't have to buy it again, that's great. Or you can keep splitting it and making new things. That's what I love. And I used to do a lot of trading with a neighbor, but he moved away. I don't have that color. So in a minute, I should get a sip of coffee and then see if I'm. Oh yeah, what time is it? Oh, the other one's probably closing. I'm not gonna make it. I think it closed. I think they all close at 5. I'm not gonna make it to the other one in time because I was talking too long. Look at that color. Okay.
Hi there.
Hi.
Did you find additional things?
Oh, I still am going to. I was just finishing up talking to somebody. Did you know or?
Set. It's all tallied. But
Okay.
We don't know the price.
Oh,
on
okay.
That.
Just tally. Okay, perfect. I was doing another walkthrough before I decided. It's 5 o'clock. You close, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
And you got an apple. And you got a little water. Okay.
Bulbs. Buy a bag of cow crap.
Yeah. By the time you get to eat it,
I always thought that was weird. My neighbor used to come over and get my rabbit crap, and it was like so valuable to tomatoes. They love it. Oh yeah, I took a video of this earlier. This is pretty cool if you have an old bathtub. Because they do a lot of cool vintage decorating at this one, which I really appreciate. They took this old tub. This kind of shit's up my alley. They took an old enamel bathtub and turned it into a planter, which I like a lot. I think that's my kind of thing right there. Get a drink of my coffee. Then I got to finish my shopping. They're probably like, what's she doing walking around filming and not paying and checking out? When my wagon's been ready before I even went live. I can't concentrate on both. Oh wait, let me get my coffee. I can read a little better when I'm not walking. I'm getting like motion sick. Ugh. Gotta get my Dunkin' Donuts. See if I can read a few comments. I decided I'd pop in and show y'all some plants, maybe inspire somebody, because I know probably some of you do like planting and shit around this time of year. $1 a bag, dang. $1 a bag is like, I never heard of something like that. That's pretty good. I'll read a few comments before I end this so I don't bore y'all. Seen a turtle in the pond? Oh, cool. Good to see you around, Holly Dolly. I see you a lot of the times I'm at the shows that you're in, but I don't have memberships in a lot of those at that other community, so I can't talk. But I see you in them a lot of the times. I think I saw you in there yesterday. I think it was Rewind last night. I saw you in Rewind. It's hard to keep up with that place over there. They got a lot of stuff going on all the time, Holly Dolly, did you see the stream where they kept sending brooms to Boogie, and he ended up having like something like 200 brooms, and then they didn't tell him what he was getting them mailed to him for, and he just had like a whole house full of brooms, and then they said you have to do a yard sale and advertise it as a regular yard sale, and then when everyone shows up, you're just gonna have brooms. He was kind of pissed about that, but that was funny. It was a funny stream. Yeah, it's a different community that her and I go to a lot, and it's a lot of drama and stuff like that, but it's a whole nother thing. It's the lolcow universe. They pretty much have a show going on 24/7. So like every 2 hours another show goes on basically, and it's all this one guy's shows. They're like mini shows of his one show. I don't know how else to explain it, but that yard sale thing. I poked in a few times to watch some of it. It was cracking me up. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything going on in the YouTube streets. Like I just popped in here, you know what I mean? Let's see. This morning I was catching up on. I noticed Ernie had a long live. I don't like watch much of that, but I seen the title and I was like, huh, maybe I should watch a little of this. I watched a little bit in the beginning, and then that's how I found out. It sounded like Kells had a long live last night or something. But you know how if you're in here, Kells, remember how I commented in your chat like. At one point, I was like, "Don't even mention me because if you even bring up my name, everything you guys are doing is going to be my fault." It sounds like that's what happened this morning. Like it just makes no sense. I don't talk about the person, don't bring them up, but somehow continuously they could talk about me every single day. And if I dare say anything back, which I'm not going to, because then they will become a victim. Meanwhile, I'm the one that's antagonized daily. Daily, I still am not going to say their name or bring it up or do a live about it. But it's okay for them to do a live about me every fucking day. And it's all my fault that D-Boss and Kells had a live when I wasn't even there. I left for most of it. I was there in the beginning in the chat listening, but wait, what did she say about oh, let me see. Yeah, I'm just trying to do every now and then something different. If I'm around, I might as well show you. I haven't gotten anything done yet. It's been unseasonably cold. I was gonna buy stuff earlier and put it in my greenhouse and save it. Like usually a safe time for me, I feel like is the end of May. Like once Memorial Day weekend hits, that's when it's safe for me. A lot of people start planting here around Mother's Day, but I don't like to take that chance because you can end up with stunted plants. If you get there's always a chance the frost could come at night or something. You're listening to, let me see which one you were listening to. SDA got hers started. Yeah, I want to buy it. That's the problem, Holly Dolly. I love all of them, and I'm like, I want this, I want that, but you really have to like. That's why I do a walkthrough first, because my ADD goes wild. You know what I mean? And I start with the cheap plants. I'll go to like where they have the 6 packs. So I already got a wagon before I went live with all the 6 packs because they're $4. And sure, they're small and they don't look very good right now, but give it a couple weeks, they'll fix up. They'll fix up, Fox urine. I've tried that. It don't work. I've tried the Fox granules. I've tried all that shit. You know what it does? When I put that down, it makes my dog go piss on it. That's what that does. The dog smells the fox urine and wants to piss on it. Because I got a male dog. And I paid a lot of money for that, too, to keep the rabbits away. There's literally infestations in my neighborhood. They're everywhere. I can basically almost pick them up sometimes. Something happened, Raylan? I saw you over at on Ernie's in the beginning. I only caught a little bit. I didn't watch all of it because it was like 5 hours or something like that. I only seen like a very small portion in the beginning. Is D-Boss here too? Actually, is Kels here too? Let me see. I don't know if she's still here. But I just want to point out, like I said yesterday, like it's like I said, if you I asked in the chat a couple times, please don't say my name. It's going to be my fault. And sure enough, it just makes no sense. You know what I mean? It's never going to make sense. So I'm just trying to move on and just keep doing stuff like I'm doing. Okay, she's not here. And let me see. I'm sorry I had sound problems again. That's I wish there was a way for me to test shit before I do those music things, because I don't know, like, that it's crackling and stuff's getting loose. I will figure it out. I'm just working on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just only getting started doing stuff like this. So I will be able to get it. So it's Sarah's fault. I got bullied. Yes, pretty much, Raylan, I think. Did you get bullied? If you got bullied, I don't know if I saw that part. It doesn't do anything if I rage. Then what happens is I'll have 6 months of wrath that justifies them doing everything they do to me. So I'm not going to give it. You're not getting it from me. Keep talking about me every day for months and months and like over a year. And a few times I've defended myself. Look, what it will go on for months. So it's really not worth it. There's nothing that's going to stop it, apparently. I just don't. Everybody can see it. You know what I mean? Well, most people anyway, I would think. That I don't say anything. Only once in a while. I am entitled to defend myself. If I wanted, I could go live every single day and do that. But what would that do? What's the point of that? Like, because it's pretty much done to me almost every day. See what I mean? Like, 2 other people had a show and it's somehow my fault. It's fucking weird. From what I've heard, allegedly, anyways. I left because somebody, people were starting about something being rigged and blah, blah, blah about the laptop. I'm not the person who won. So it's not rigged to me. I didn't win it. So, like, that's why I left. I was like, I'm just gonna go listen to something else. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. What about me? How come it's only one person though that gets hurt? How can they say that they hurt? I can say the same thing. It doesn't mean anything. I can say you did that same thing to me. Will you attempt to listen? No, because sometimes some people only think about themselves and they're incapable of feeling for others. I can feel bad all the time, and you know what I mean? I have that ability in me, but I feel like for one, it's only all about me, my feelings, my feelings, my feelings. Well, I have them too. I just don't go on live and talk about them every day. I'm doing other things like walking through happy gardens right now and looking at beautiful flowers and going to beaches. There's nothing that's gonna fix it, so whatever. Whatever. Well, I just thought I'd pop on here. I gotta go like pay for my flowers, so I'm not gonna have to like probably go. If I can make it to the other one, I'll pop on again if there's nothing else going on. Because like I said, I didn't even look on if anything else is going on YouTube yet. But I appreciate that. Appreciate the other stuff, and I might be back in a little while. You just don't know. Oh, it's untelling. It's untelling. But thanks for coming by to see my flowers, and I will check you all out. Maybe at the next one if they're open. And I'm glad I didn't get kicked out. So bye. Oh wait, I'll do my clip from yesterday. Let me see. I love my new clip. Nice clipping out the other day, SDA, because I didn't get to see that when it happened, the dog thing. So I was kind of upset. I was like, I didn't get to see the dog thing. I think I shared it or something. I wanted to play. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play my Crazy Lady since I was just talking about it.
I'm telling you, you got another thing coming, baby. You got another thing coming. Oh yeah. You got another thing coming. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You gonna call him a cheater, and you gonna call him a liar, and you gonna call him illegal, because that's what they're doing, and they're proud of it. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the higher power comes for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? You're lying. The judge said he's mailing it to me. I needed emergency medical care, and I went to the doctor. The doctor told ya to get me. You ain't got nothing to be proud of, motherfucker. That's when you over your mother. Your mother will get you, because you're a mother. You're a mother. That's what you're doing. To down with the sickness. When you transfer to a new job, if you kill me and frame me and put me in prison, you are gonna pay. I was gonna be a world-class Celine Dion singer before this county and the farm helpers hit me lying. Farm helpers are liars, and I am gullible to authority. I am no longer gullible to your crooked ways, Collin County. You ransacked my home and property. It is the law to protect my home. God's animals, the peacocks, went free. If the neighbors shoot my peacocks, Tracy Kellis said nobody hurts an animal. She said the peacocks are free. You better not shoot them. You better not let the neighbors shoot them.
Yeah.